What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Akil McLeod back with another live video. Today, we are going to switch things up. First off, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, we do these live shows every Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And today, I just wanted to switch things up. Episode 20 at this point. So at this point, I just wanted to, like I said, switch things up a little bit and start having people join into the chat. So I already put the link in the comment section for you guys to join into the I guess it will be called joining into the studio. First time I'm doing this. I'm not the most tech savvy person, so we're just gonna, kind of build this as we go. So make sure I put that link in here again just so that everybody can see it. And as people are coming in, if you guys got any questions or if you guys just want to hop in the chat and, just chop it up or whatever you want to talk about, you can just hop in the link and we'll just continue doing it that way. So like I said, first time I'm trying this out. I used to use just the YouTube live stream, but that used to be really laggy and give me a lot of difficulties. But StreamYard is dope. StreamYard got a lot of different it's a lot of different features that I like. So we're just gonna try this out, see how it goes. Shout out to Fundamentals of Side Hustling. Did a live show with him yesterday on his channel. Definitely a lot of fun. I haven't laughed that much in a long time. So shout out to him. If you guys are new to YouTube and you want to get some more, some reselling content, check out his channel. Definitely a lot of dope stuff, a lot of jokes, a lot of fun. It was definitely a good time. Oh, shout out to Regina as well. She was also the co-host of their live show yesterday as well. So shout out to Regina. Definitely a very good show. I'll make sure I put some links on my channel so you guys can check out that video that we did yesterday. But like I said, if you guys want to join in, the link is there and we can continue going that way. Let's see. How do you find cheap sneakers to resell to make profit? Man, you gotta go to the outlets, you gotta go to Ross, you gotta go to Burlington, you gotta go to Marshalls. If you got a Gabe's, basically you could go to Finish Line and Foot Locker sometimes. I know right now they got a lot of sales going on where you can get a lot of steals and deals. And the name of the game is just buying low and selling high. So as long as you try to do that, and of course you can always do consignment shops like Plato's Closet, Buffalo Exchange. I used to do a lot of those type of stuff as well. But thrift stores, you'll always find some really good gems in thrift stores. So try out those places, give it a shot, see how you like it. But honestly, I think you can do really, really well with just selling shoes. I'm predominantly selling shoes for just about maybe a year now at this point. It's just about a year that I'm focused primarily on shoes, and I've been doing really well with it. So I think people can also, join in and get some money. Let me take my gum out my mouth real quick. Got my wife about to join us. Needs to add to stream. Got the wife in the building. What's going on?
Do you hear
First,
me?
yeah, I can hear you good.
You know, we don't know how to work this technology, so we have to make sure we're doing it right.
Right. I had to it's only right. Had the first guest be my wife, the first guest that we bring into the channel. It's only right.
That's me.
So let's go off the flow with it. Tell the people your favorite part about reselling or just being in the game yourself, and then your least favorite part of reselling.
All right. Do you want like the business, like
You could
favorite
take
part?
it whichever way you want to go with it, and I'll follow your lead. Just you
All
put it out
right.
there and let me know.
Well, my favorite part is seeing how much clothes and shoes you bring in the house, so that way I can have my first pick. But I know that's not the best for business. So my second favorite, more business related, is just the fact that we just have more free time, one to spend together and just, do more traveling. I mean, the way of the world messed it up for this year, but just to be able to just spend more time together. So I think that is my absolute favorite. But I also do love to just it's like clothes on demand. It's like you just always have a closet to pick from that's not yours, and it's great. And it was even better when you did primarily thrifting because it was already used. So what was it to wear it one more time? It's already used. So that's my favorite part. My least favorite part, huh? Is it? A least favorite? I don't think it is, because I told you, shoot, you inspired me to want to be an entrepreneur. So, no, it's not really a least favorite part. I think in the beginning, just the amount of time it took, but that's just because I didn't understand the way of the game. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's, like you said, I don't know if there's a least favorite part. There definitely has its pros and its cons and however you want to call it. But I mean, I'm glad that you enjoy it, especially from the whole perspective. You know what I mean? Because some people, I know some people wives they hate the reselling. They think it's too messy, too junky, and too much space. And we went through that period of time too. But I think since then we've grown and got more space for ourselves, so it's a little easier to
Right.
manage.
And it's just about that communication too. Like in the beginning, I didn't want to like be nagging you, so I was like trying to hold off and saying like, "Yo, I need space." But after we outgrew that little apartment, I'm like, "Bro, we can't do this no more. Like, we got to figure out a better storage system here." But I mean, like I
Right.
said, all about the communication.
That's what it is. All is you gotta, and I'm learning that day by day. Communication is key, fellas. Whether you're talking about business, whether you're talking about relationships, whatever it is you're trying to do, communication is key. So just be more
I'm gonna take a
vocal.
swig on that one.
Just be more vocal. You know what I mean, and just let your feelings be heard, let your feelings be known, and you'll be good to go. It's the best way to do it. Take this advice from a 30-year-old, 30 years in the game.
There
Know
you
a little
go.
something. I know a little
There you
something
go.
about now.
I can't see the chat. Can you see it?
Yeah, I could see the chat. Let me hop in here and see what's going on. Uh okay, we got some people in here. Hey Dom.
Hey,
uh
y'all.
someone said is she
I
just
feel like
upstairs?
I feel like I'm holding in a secret and I'm not telling everybody the real news.
The real news about what? It's so much news to tell. You want
Well,
to
we can
drop
tell
the
about. Are you
you want
ready?
to you want to drop the bomb on them today? You think they ready for the
Should we wait for another day?
let's wait for let's just do it solely that.
All right. You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like let that just be. We got people coming in here. They probably got reselling questions. They probably trying to get some business game going. So let's just wait and do a solo video, just me and you on camera, and we gonna do it that way, and drop the
Yeah.
announcement. Because people probably wondering, what's going on? I know he doing something. I know he doing. You know what I mean? I know they up
Because
to
I feel like
something.
everybody's in the chat like, where the heck Dom been? I've been busy, y'all. Okay, busy.
Busy, booked and busy. You
We're
know
working
what I
on the
mean?
booked part, but busy.
All right. Somebody
So
said
what
on
was
the
the other question?
uh no, I was just checking the chat to see who was in here. Somebody asked, is she just upstairs? AJ said, love her. Footwear House, my man Ryan. What's up, Akil and Dom? You can see the chat as I pull it up on the screen.
Yeah, as you're putting on a screen. Yeah.
Yeah. We got Shaw. Nice video today. Or they got you got a few people just just chopping it up, but we got a lot of people in here showing love. Oh, we got Jay Brown saying, "Tell us now."
See, I
Saying
knew
we,
that was gonna happen, Akil. I don't know why you
you
trying to
know,
be have whole secrets.
I'm always, me, I always like, sitting on, on the game. But let's drop the bomb. You sipping on it already. You ain't sipping on ours, but you sipping on
All
something
right.
nice.
All right. Well, that's what we've been busy doing outside of reselling. We are coming out with our very own wine company, and we are just a few months away from actually releasing it all. So it is very exciting. We've been going back and forth to California, just handling business out there. And it literally went from us picking the grapes to going into a bottle of wine. So, like, we did everything start to finish. Of course, we have a team helping us out so that way the stuff we can't be in person for, they are taking care of it for us. But majority of everything, it's 100% me and Akil doing it. And it's just something that I'm just so excited for. And that's what I said earlier. Like, Akil inspired me to want to be an entrepreneur. I went to school, did the whole master's thing. I'm like, oh, I'm for sure I'm going to retire as a law enforcement agent. Like, I just knew that was my life plan until I seen this man working day in and day out on his own goals and his own business. I was like, I would be foolish to go work for somebody else for 40 years when I can do it for myself. So that's where we're at. This is not one of our wines yet. They are currently sitting in the barrels. So right now we're just waiting for them to finish. They're just doing their thing in the barrels right now. So as soon as they're done, you guys would know.
It's just aging and fermenting and just becoming more luxurious as we speak.
Yes.
Maybe what I think maybe middle of the year, by like summer.
Well, we're gonna have three different wines. The rosé would be done in January, and then everything
Right.
else would be done within like May and June. So hopefully by the end of June or beginning of July, we can officially like launch everything.
So just that's what we've been up to. That's why things been so, so busy. I've been trying to stay consistent on YouTube and trying to be, you know, present in everything else. But for a lot of the work, a lot of the planning, a lot of the, you know, the mental energy was all putting towards the wine. And I'm just excited. You know what I mean? Like hearing her tell me is the reason why she even wanted to get into this. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where, especially for men, you want to inspire, you want to lead, and when you're doing it and somebody's like letting you know that what you're doing is actually making a difference, making an impact, is beautiful. So that's what's up.
My fro is it fluffed out enough? I look flat.
Here I am over here giving you your flowers. You talking about your hair?
Okay,
What?
I took the flowers. We talked about this off camera already. I took the flowers. I'm just letting you know I need to fluff my hair.
Your hair look good. Everybody in the
Thank
chat
you,
that says
Kim.
your hair look good. Look at that. People saying congratulations. Your hair look nice. Look at that. My man
See, and
Sean
I
said
knew
if you need
somebody.
a
I
one.
can see the comments. I knew somebody was gonna talk about a baby. That's why I came on here drinking, so y'all know I'm not pregnant. I purposely said, get on here drinking.
Right. My man said if you need a wine taster here in Cali, let me know. I need a bottle immediately.
Yes.
My man said I need a whole case. Bounty, no man. Yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Somebody said if we got the crib, we ain't get the crib yet. People, that was a
Yeah.
good guess though. It's on the way. It's on the way. When we drop
Yeah.
that, once we have the house, I'm gonna just live stream from the house.
That's another
once we
bomb.
right, you're just gonna be dropping bombs. Once it's actually official, it's over. It's over.
Well, I
But
just
yeah,
wanted
we
to
got a
show the
lot.
people too, like what it would look like if they click the link. So if y'all click the link, it will look literally just like this, where half of the screen is Akil, half the screen is yourself, and he opened it up for you guys to click the link. So it should be in there, but you might have to drop it again so people can see it one more time because it was at the top. But just other people hop in, chime in, ask your questions live. I think you can have multiple people, right, Boo?
I think I can have multiple people. I'm not sure. I think the limit is maybe probably six, but for the sake of the video, we'll probably just probably do one other person, maybe two. But you can drink wine while pregnant. I don't know about that. That sounds
Not my
dangerous.
baby. Not my baby. I mean, your baby, maybe, not my baby.
Yeah, maybe.
Listen, I don't judge. I don't judge nobody else's children, but my children will be alcohol free 9 months.
Well, you share the process. Absolutely, that's gonna be part of the game. Tell the people what the plan is, and while we kind of unload the process and start sharing the journey.
Yeah, so we took some really good footage the last few times we went. We are planning to take a lot more footage this November because we're going the first week in November, and we're actually going for like what, five days, Boo?
5 days. Yep.
Yeah, so we're going during the week because they're closed on the weekend. So we're gonna go about 5 days, Monday to Friday, and really, really get in there and do everything with everyone. So how it works now, you have like the wine owners, so that's like Akil and myself, and then you have the place where we're getting it made at, and those are all where all the workers are making your wine. And most wine owners don't want to get in there and get dirty because it's a lot of work. I appreciate every glass of wine I drink now. I was in there for all of about 3 minutes, sweating bullets. So this time I'm gonna come way prepared, dressed down, hair up. I'm ready to work. So that's what we're gonna do all this week, and we're just getting footage now. And I think maybe about a month to release is when we'll start like really taking you guys along the journey. Because right now, if we do it, you're gonna have to wait another 7 months before you could even purchase it. So imagine getting so excited for a wine for you not to be able to drink it for another 7 to 8 months. So I'm going to hold off on dropping all the big projects right now. But once they start about a month out, you guys are going to see it from start to finish, literally from us picking the grapes all the way until it being bottled. So it's like a movie. And it's one thing that, like, it's a movie that we directed, we are starring in, and we're just going to share it with you guys in just a little bit of time.
And that's what I think that's going to be the dopest part, just sharing the journey, because so much people don't even like think of the wine industry, think of getting into it, especially since it's so expensive. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Well, the people.
Hold on, boo. You can hear me? Okay, I can't hear you. I can hear you because you're in another room, but I can't hear you.
Oh, I muted myself by accident.
Oh,
You can hear
okay,
me
there
now?
you go. Like, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was. What was the last thing you heard?
As soon as you started talking, it went off.
Oh, yeah. So I was saying the thing is, why I think it'll be dope for us to share the journey is because you typically don't even see people share the journey of starting a business from start to finish. I know with myself, even when I got onto YouTube to start sharing my eBay journey, I was already like a year, almost 2 years in, but once I actually created a YouTube channel. So I think it'll be dope for people to see us from the very beginning of the process, where we're still harvesting the grapes and, you know, in the fermentation process, and, you know, choosing different glass and choosing the corks and all of those things. I think it'll be dope and just inspiring, hopefully, you know, for people to just, you know, think bigger, think differently too. Just not only think of a 9 to 5 or think of just a side hustle. You could literally create the life you want, and you don't need to be a millionaire to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think the reason why for us, like the wine industry, is a little easier to show start to finish is because it sits in a barrel for so long where you don't do anything to it. You do everything in the beginning and then it just sits for a little bit. You might taste it and sample it and make sure it's right. But really, once it goes into the barrels, it's just nothing but time at that point. And I think that's where it becomes a little easier where we can show that journey, because it's like then we're having those 8 to 9 months to really plan and like really do all your business stuff that you need to do behind the scenes. And so the finished product is at the end. But I mean, realistically, for those 9 months, you're not doing anything to it.
Right. You just letting it sit, ferment, let it age. Like people say, age like fine wine. It gotta be aged and it gotta sit. Let it marinate for a little bit.
Yes. Do we have any like wine questions? Because I'm kind of like, it's not the wine show. So we all want to get back to
Yeah,
maybe
this ain't
civil questions.
necessarily
Where we at?
the wine show, but I think
Because either way, I'm going to keep drinking. So y'all let me know what the topic is.
yeah, I definitely muted myself. Everybody was just letting me know that I muted myself. But yeah, sound is gone. But yeah, we back. Everybody is here. They said, "What's the name of the wine? How expensive?" We're gonna do another show where we kind of detail all of those, talk about all of those stuff, especially when everything is more concrete.
Right.
Let's see. You have so much knowledge and you share so much free information. Why don't you assemble a course on reselling and hire someone to present it as a seminar course? I mean, that would be dope. But I think it's just so much. I'm giving free game, but there's so many other people giving free game too. That's kind of why I never really wanted to sell a course. You know what I mean? But what's your thoughts on creating a course?
I mean, I think it's a really good idea. I just think sometimes things change so fast that before you could probably even have the course finalized, stuff is changing depending on obviously like what the network is or what like platform you're using.
Right.
But I mean, I like it. It's one of those things that once it's done, it's done. And if you need to just go in and revise it, you can. So I always thought it was dope.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those things I thought of in the beginning, but I always just wanted to just build more credibility. I didn't want to just join YouTube and say, okay, I'm going to start selling courses and just be that guy that's on Amazon commercials or YouTube commercials popping up trying to sell people a course, and people don't even really, I don't even know I'm credible. You know what I mean? That was the big thing for me. I just wanted to let people know that I'm in it for real. I'm not one of those fake gurus trying to make money off of selling something instead of making money off of doing what I'm trying to do, trying to teach. You know what I mean? That was always something I
That's one
thought
thing
of.
I can back you up on. You are in it for real. Sometimes I'm like, all right, Akil, turn it off. Like, come on, bring it back. My boy is
Yeah,
in it
that's
though, and he's in on every aspect. Like that's why I get so excited, like to see everybody on YouTube, like just giving you thanks because realistically, like you put so much time into reselling and educating that it's just like I'm just happy that people appreciate it because it really is a lot of work. So
yeah. I mean, and the thing is, as long as I'm still enjoying what I'm doing, I think I'll continue doing it. I think that's the main thing. When you're having fun, you're not even thinking of the time. You're not thinking of the effort because it flows. But if I'm no longer enjoying it, y'all not gonna see me. Simple as that. But for now, it's all good. So keep it going. Somebody says sweet, dry, or both. You gonna have
oh,
all of
see,
that.
we're doing it all. We're covering every palette.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, because the thing is, some people are not like. I know my palate was very basic, so all I used to drink was their sweet wine, sweet cheap wine. That was me. But now you get a little older. You start once you taste what good wine tastes like, what fine wine tastes like, you can't even go back to the cheap stuff. So you definitely want to have a little bit of everything to for everybody. But man, the sweet cheap stuff can't do it no more.
That's headache juice.
Not gonna be able to do it. See, my man said that right there. Those courses are corny. It's true because some people just, I don't know. It's too many fake gurus, and I think that's the problem. It came from a very real place where people wanted to genuinely help, but of course they would charge for their service. But then everybody just wanted to start selling something, and I'm not to say everything should be free because some stuff needs to have a price tag to it, but it once the market gets so convoluted with the trash and the good, you can't even tell which one is which. So just drop your free stuff on YouTube, and if people are really interested, they'll find it.
That's a fact.
Like my man said, the smartest folks deliver free content. That's it. Call me Stacy. I can see how authentic you guys are. You're one of the very few YouTubers I watch. I'm here for it all. Thank you. That's what's
Oh,
up.
thank you.
That's love. Lillian
And it's
Irby.
funny because we battled with this for a bit because, like, first of all, sometimes I wish we did. Like, sometimes I feel like our life is like a TV show with no cameras, though. Like, our life is so funny and just like you want to hold on to those moments because the world is so cruel nowadays that you don't even want to share like your
Right.
spouse or you don't want to share like those those situations you guys do. But like me and Kill together, we are legitimately funny. Like I laugh all day long. And it's one of those things where it's like we battle with it for years. Like, should we, be more social on social media together or should we just keep it, off camera? But it's like I'm at the point now where I'm like, I'm okay with it now. But in the
Yeah.
beginning I was like, nah, I don't like it. But now I'm like, I'll pop in more here and there, but it's just different. I think now we're at a place where it's like, okay, it's cool. Like we know, turn the camera off. It's just the exact same way as we are on camera and off camera. So
That's the beauty of it. Because I've seen some people where they might be a completely different person on YouTube, and when you meet them in person, their energy is completely different. Some people try to be all bubbly and happy on camera, and then they're really not like that. Or the complete opposite. They try to be serious and super professional, and they're not like that. You know what I mean? So it's once you know yourself, it becomes easier. But
like we
the
actually have to
whole
tone
internet.
ourselves down on camera because I'm like, some of the conversations we have off camera are just not appropriate. So yeah, I think we have to tone it down just a smidget and just watch our mouths a little bit. We curse a lot and it's probably too much. But other than that, that's about the only like edits I think we do.
Yeah, I make sure not to curse on YouTube because they will demonetize the video, and if you keep getting demonetized, they take your channel down. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But there's a decorum. You know what I mean? You can't just be dropping f bombs and all those types of curse because you never know. We got kids watching sometimes. We got families watching, trying to soak up game during these live shows. So you can't do that too much. You gotta filter yourself sometimes. You gotta know it's a time and a place time and a place. And we'll go some other questions in here. Lillian Irby, awesome. I'm making money because of you. Thanks so much. That's what's up. Keep getting that cash. Said Pamela says, I'm hesitant about courses. You just don't know their motive. Are they about the money or about the people? Yeah, most people they're about the money. Most people about the money.
And you see so many of those nowadays where it's like Christian couples scam people with courses, and it's just like, listen here, we don't have time.
Yo, that was crazy seeing that one. And we
Listen,
we we felt their energy was off. It was so fake,
we
but
ain't
we
gonna
knew it
talk
was
about
something.
nobody, Akil. Everybody
Yo,
know
we
who we
but we knew it.
talk about. We ain't gonna be the
I
ones to
don't
talk
know.
about them.
I don't know. I don't know if everybody know, but we know.
And that's
Said,
all
are
that
you
matters.
said, are you thinking of purchasing a vineyard down the line? Of course. All the big winemakers got the vineyards, and I don't do nothing. I go big or I don't go at all. So I might start off small, but the end game is always to do it at the highest level.
Hence
That's
to
why I
that
don't.
TV, Akil.
Hence the what?
Hence to that TV.
Oh, we just got a big ass TV. Well,
Listen,
like
y'all, we ain't have a TV almost the whole time we've been living together, dating. We never owned a TV. We go to Walmart today and buy a TV, almost the biggest one in the store. Because Akil he's either here or he's here. It's no in the middle. It's no gray area. He's either not doing it or he's doing it all.
that's why I always say that's why I don't play video games because I'm too competitive. That's why I try to stay in my lane. And the thing is, I'm super competitive, but my sport is just bodybuilding. It's just me against me, and I sometimes I lose, sometimes I win, but I know I got that competitive spirit, that energy, and it's a gift and a curse. But once I recognized it, I'm like, all right, let me relax, let me monitor myself. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Let me see what else we got in here. We got some questions coming in. Darren Russell. Question. Last year when you picked up all those Uggs, have you seen any great deals yet on them this year? We was in where were we at? I was in Santa Barbara. So the UGG outlet was in Ventura. And the Ventura was like 30, maybe 25, 30 minutes out of where we was living. So since then we haven't gone back or even tried to, re-up on any Uggs or anything like that. But I've gotten good deals on other shoes, just not Uggs. And right now I think it's the perfect time where people are picking up a lot of Uggs and making some good money. I know Bounty Nomad was in the chat saying a few months ago he had went out there and he got a lot of shoes. So the deals are there, but we just live too far now to take advantage. But it is what it is. I'm still getting good deals from Nike and Adidas and other stuff. Since we moved, you just gotta adapt. You gotta pivot. If I could sell Uggs all year round, I'd be happy. But you just make changes as you go. Look at that. You both look happy, and that's dope. Thank you. That's what's up.
Thank you.
I said, those courses are the ones you learn on your own. Nothing like life lessons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Professor Akil, I made $4,000 so far my first year because of you. 4K. That's what's up. That's dope.
Wow.
I love hearing stuff like that. That's amazing.
4,000. It's
Off of
amazing.
flipping, just flipping. I seen some men UGG slippers at Ross. Would you grab those? I mean, it depends. I'd have to see it, but I sold men UGG slippers too. Men wear UGGs, women wear
Yeah, I
UGGs.
got the
Everybody
big
wear
ones too.
UGGs.
You remember the real big sizes? I think they were like a size
It was,
13.
nah, they was like size 18.
Okay, well, clearly big.
Big as hell. Big as hell. But yeah, we put that thing back in the chat. Let's see who wanna hop in the chat.
Is
You wanna
people
stay?
waiting?
No, I don't think it's nobody waiting. It's just you. It's just me and you.
Well, let me tell him how to do it because it was a little struggle. All you have to do, see, because Akil's on the easy end. He didn't understand how much time I struggled in here. So what you do is you click that link that he put in there, and then it's going to tell you to copy if you're not using Safari, and then you just put it in your Safari app, and then it opens up, and then you got to wait for him to let you in. So he don't know the struggle I had in here, but it was a little confusing. So just don't give up. And then you got to put your name in there too. And then if you put your name, whatever you want it to show up, make it appropriate or else you won't get in. But outside of that, put your name in there and then just hit submit. And then he should see it at that point. Just walking y'all through. Because Akil really made it seem like, oh, it's just easy breezy. No, it's not.
Man, I know I'm not tech savvy, so I don't even be trying to say nothing. I took the easy route, as you said. This is the easy way, so I'm gonna do that. I feel like every live show number 20 at this point, every single one has been some type of technical difficulty, and I've been trying to figure it out on the fly. Every single episode. So I can't even talk.
Okay. So you keep
My
getting
man,
better with time.
my man said Akil said he be rocking those Tom Brady's. Tom Brady be wearing Uggs. Not me. Not me. It says, from your experience in past Q4, have you noticed if shoes with boxes sell better than shoes without boxes or same? Um, Honestly, last year I wasn't doing this many shoes, and when I was doing the shoes that I did have, they were the shoes that I did have were a lot of them were used. So the Uggs were brand new in box, so those were selling really well. But outside of that, I had a lot of used shoes, and they were selling all right. But I always say Q4 brand new in box, brand new with tags usually sells best. But it just depends on what shoes you're selling. Because if you got some Jordans that people really want, people will take it without the box. You might not get as much. You might have to give them a discount, but it's still gonna sell. So
All right.
it is what it is. Let's see. Any obscure, unusual bolos that come to mind? I'll give you one. Vintage scream masks can go for redonkulous money. Those vintage,
Like
those from that movie.
the Halloween things?
Yeah, like the mask is like a white mask and it's like a long
That's
chin.
scary.
People want it, especially during Halloween. People
Mm-mm.
want it. I can't think of anything. Only random like bolos I could think of is those diabetic test strips. Anytime I find those, I'm always so excited because those sell for like you could sell them anywhere between 50 to sometimes $75, especially if it's brand new, it's not expired. Psh, I love getting my hands on those. So that's a random bolo that I got for the chat. If y'all in the thrift or if y'all in I don't know wherever, you might even be in Rite Aid and you see them on sale, grab them up. Those gonna sell. Let's see. Sold the Reebok Raised by Wolves blue for 220, but had to wait for 3 months for them to sell. Think Big Sean's Wolf song helped with that. Wow, I had those same sneakers, the same shoes he's talking about. I sold those for like $90, maybe $80, and he just sold his for 220. Played myself. It happens. It
I always
happens.
tell you still got your asking price for it, so you can't be mad.
Right. Exactly. Okay, we got somebody wanting to join in the chat.
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn, I clicked it. I don't know what happened. I clicked it. Come back in. Come back. I clicked it, but I think I either took too long or I clicked it and she went away. But come back. We'll be here for at least another half hour. Come back. I think it was Mona Lisa or
I
something
told
like
you.
that.
I told you this isn't the most tech savvy thing in the world. It's a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure people, especially if you don't got the Safari on your thing, Safari app on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's always good to have your second half support you with your journey. Love to see that. That's right. If you don't got your partner
But
supporting your
and to
dreams.
even go off that, like, you know how ugly your house would be if you didn't support your partner's dreams and wishes and all that? Like they won't even be able to love you properly because you're not loving them properly. So it's just like, trust me, it makes for a better house when you just support me. I'm not saying support nothing crazy. Don't support nothing illegal, but it's one of those
That's
things
damn
where
sure.
if you don't support your partner, it's just gonna make for a very ugly situation for yourself, and it's not worth it. Especially when they're doing something positive, they're doing something that makes them happy. They're making more money than you've ever seen working a 9 to 5. You would be foolish not to support that.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like when somebody's supporting you, you all can really reap the benefits. You all, it's like when somebody, it's like when the song goes, "Oh, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym." And if you really was shooting with me in the gym and you were supporting me through the good and the bad, we all reap the benefits and we all, happy together. That's the best way to do it. That's why I can't wait for this wine to drop. It's gonna be on. That's the retirement plan, y'all. That's it's on. Hey,
You
hey.
already know.
My man Darren said, been picking up Nike Vapor Knit LeBron jerseys, selling for ridiculous money right now. Yo, if y'all get find any of these jerseys in a size small or a medium, and you support the channel, hit your boy up. I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna spend
But the
whatever
black and purple one.
500, bruh. The black and purple that with the pinstripe, or even the Kobe jersey, the Mamba jersey. If y'all finding those, hit me up, man. I'm a LeBron fan. I've been rocking with LeBron since whenever he got in the league. I think it was 2006. I've been rocking with LeBron since then. If you rock with me, hit me up. I'll buy the jersey. Just give me a discount. Just don't.
Here you
I ain't
go.
trying to spend. I ain't trying to spend 250 on a jersey. But tomorrow, I might have to go to every Ross in the city to try to find the jersey because I gotta celebrate. Tomorrow gonna be big.
I'm so happy to glimpse of what I deal with all the time.
Boy, tomorrow gonna be big. We gonna be celebrating. Okay. What size women's shoes sell best? I found a size 7 Maya Moore Jordan 10s at Ross a few weeks ago, and they are just sitting. Size 7 sells pretty good. I mean, Don, what size you wear?
Like an 8.5, depending on what
Yeah.
the shoe is. Between an 8.5, we're like sneakers, and then like heels, like a 9, just because I like a little wiggle room so my piglets don't be all stuck in there.
Yeah, I think you got like an average foot size, but like I seen some size 6.5, 7. I see those in Ross all the time, and I think that's why they go to Ross because it's not that popular of a shoe, so it usually does go to a lot of those discount stores. When I find them, I still pick them up, but I know that their chances are they're gonna sit. Sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 months. It really depends on what the shoe is, but I mean, it is what it is. If I can find it, I still usually still grab it up. But like I was saying, I think that 7.5 to like maybe 9.5 or 10 for women, I think is like a solid window to be in. I found 3 LeBron Cleveland jerseys, 1 LeBron LA, also a few other jerseys retailing from 110 and up. I'm excited about posting them. That's what's up. The Cleveland jerseys, I know I remember when those was in Ross, but nobody wanted them because it was Cleveland. But people still buying them now because he's approaching the end of his career. So now any memorabilia is gonna be up in value. I'm pretty sure if you get those Miami Heat jerseys, those might be lit too. Let's see. What about puzzles? I keep hearing those are good money makers, but I'm clueless about what to look for. Puzzles. I mean, people sell puzzles. I've sold one puzzle in the past, but that one puzzle I had took me like maybe 18 months to sell. So I don't do puzzles anymore at all. Maybe if you're on Amazon, puzzles might flip, but I don't do them no more. Let's see what other questions we got. I had the same took best offer. Let's see. Do you do offers to likers / watchers? How long do you wait to send out an offer, if at all? I probably need to do offers to likers and send it out, but I don't. If I have a ton of watches and it's no sale, I usually would lower the price just a little bit, and then one of the watches would tend to scoop it up really quickly. But that's just how I gauge what my items are like. If I have a ton of watches on something, that means people are interested, but there's a reason why they didn't purchase it. So I might have made a mistake, or I might need to lower the price. And usually I just drop the price maybe $5-10, and then it sells. But I don't do that. Like us to offers to like us, because people just like it. Sometimes it might be other sellers watching your stuff, so you can't even take the watches too serious. Always enjoy the live show. That's what's up. We got people that supporting and rocking with us. That's what's up. I got that 3X LeBron jersey for you. My man trying to give me a jersey dress. Trying to have me out here
That's what
rocking
it'll be. I got a belt for you.
the. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. He said with the pinstripes. Yo. Yes, Nami, it's so refreshing to see you all laughing and teaching others. That's what's up.
Oh, thank
People
you.
love Nami. They love
You love
Nami.
me.
Yeah, I do. So happy for you guys, young, beautiful young couple. Thank you. That's what's up. Let me see. Thank you.
Did that person ever try to get back in a kill, or are you just not seeing it?
Nah, I ain't see him. I was waiting. I was trying to see if I could. I mean, influence him to come back in. Let me throw the thing back in there. I mean, even if it's
It was
just
funny
us
because I
chopping
was
it up.
telling a kill to. Sorry, but what you said?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just telling a kid before we hopped on. I was like, I think this would be such a great experience for somebody else to come in and actually be live and ask all the questions that they have. So I thought people was going to be in here popping in and everything, but I mean, I'll stay as. Listen, I'm here, okay? I have
Oh, we
nowhere else
got
to go.
somebody. We got Bounty Nomad in the building.
I'll gladly stay.
Oh, what's up?
Yo, what it do?
Oh,
How
we
you
have
doing, man? Hold
My man got locks like locks like Rapunzel, dreadlock Rasta.
What's good, man?
I'm all good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Welcome to
Another,
the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Thank you. So what's up? What you got for me?
Oh man, congratulations first of all on the wine.
Thank you.
Definitely gonna have to get a little bit of that for me and the wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You
only
good,
trying to.
Say what now?
I said we only trying to have the best, so we gonna let it sit for a little while and let it get all nice and ready. And as soon as it drop, we're gonna have it available for the people and just I'm just excited, man, because this literally. You know how some people say when they're selling something, they'll say, "Oh, this is the best I've ever had." Bruh, literally the best wine I've ever had. I can't even drink the cheap stuff anymore. And I was good for the Walmart wine. I can't even do it no more.
Right. How long does it have to sit before it's ready?
It sit anywhere between like 6 to 9 months, right down.
And how many, like, are you just gonna keep like producing it, or how does that work? Do you do like a barrel a month, or you get
Yeah,
how does it?
So it's based on the harvest. So I think it's only like maybe 1 or 2 different harvests a year where where the grapes are in season and good for picking. So I think it's 1 or 2 a year. And right, is it 1 or 2? Or is it just 1?
Well, it really just depends on what type of wine you're trying to make. For us, our wine makers lead with the take of the wine. So after we're done, so we're making 6 tons, 2 tons of each variety. And once those are run out, our wine can be very close to that, but it will never be exactly the same because we're leading with the flavor of the grape versus like when you go get an everyday wine that tastes the exact same every time, they put a bunch of chemicals in there to make it the exact same taste. So ours is going to be very grape friendly and very grape forward, where we're allowing the fruit to make, basically letting that really lead with the flavor. So after, like, we'll never be able to really have a signature wine because once it's sold out, it will never taste the exact same. It will just be like a boutique winery where every year, every harvest, you get a different taste.
Right. Well, I want to say thank you, Akil. I went to my first Ross a couple days ago.
Oh, word?
I didn't find much of anything. I did get like a couple pair of shoes. I'm not even sure what these things are worth, but they were like the only ones that was like, how do I turn this thing around? Let's see.
Oh, you left. You probably tried to spin the camera around and took himself out the chat.
And leave, yeah.
Yeah, he'll come back in.
Come on back, friend.
He'll come back in. Somebody
now
has
that y'all see what it looks like, it's just having somebody else screen.
All right.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it's all good.
My question is, how do you get these numbers off of the shoe?
So you could either use rubbing alcohol. So that usually when it's a silver pen, the rubbing alcohol works really, really well. or you could use Gugan. I got the link. It's like the Amazon affiliate link, so you know exactly what it looks like. But you could just pick it up. I think Ross also sells Gugan too. Like if you go to the house section, like the home goods section of Ross, it's called Gugan, and it's like an orange solution. And I usually cleans off just about any marker or any type of stain or anything like that. So pick that up and you should be good.
Well, I went to Ross. I was expecting to come out.
Make sure you wear gloves with it though.
Yeah. Wear gloves too.
Yeah, I was expecting to come out with a basket full of shoes, but I spent more time shopping for the house, man. I was getting pots and pans. I found all kinds of stuff I needed in it. My wife had a good time. You know what I mean? But it was cool. I went down to Virginia. I do live in New York, but I went down to VA over the weekend, and I made sure to stop by Ross. I spent a couple hours in there. I didn't come out with much, but I did have a good time.
Yeah, as long as you found something, you ain't leave empty-handed. Because when you leave empty-handed and you spend so much time in a place and you can't get nothing, that's when I feel like, damn, I wasted my day or I wasted time. But at least you ain't leave empty-handed completely. So that's always good.
So now that you got the wine thing going, what do you think your next step is after this?
I mean, honestly, I will keep doing the reselling thing for a while, but I think it will eventually shift full time to the wine, because that's going to take a lot of work, a lot of marketing, a lot of man hours, especially with it being brand new. It's gonna, the same amount of effort I put into this in the very beginning to get it to the platform it's at now and the foundation now, I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the wine. So this will eventually take a back seat, but do the wine, get into more real estate and just keep doing it like that.
You guys are gonna be rich soon. Very rich. I mean, you're probably rich now.
No, I ain't gonna say I'm rich now.
Be rich.
Be rich in love. Be rich in love.
Exactly. And for me, that's what I always wanted to lead with. I always said I want a family that's rich in love versus money. I mean, granted, money's important, but I'm a very I want to make sure everyone's happy. I want to make sure everyone is enjoying what they're doing on a day-to-day versus just being the richest person in the room, because you can be the richest person and the most unhappy person. So then the question is, are you really the richest person?
Right.
You live a rich life. You seem like you definitely live a rich life. So that's what's important.
That's what's important. It's having that rich mentality, having that growth mindset instead of having that lack mindset. You could live rich and not have much. It's people that's homeless and have nothing, and they are so happy. That ain't gonna be my life, but I mean, it's people out there. They are happy.
Well, I lived in Arizona for 4 years when I was in the military, and I was in Davis Martin in Tucson. But I loved it. I had a good time, and I actually left because at the time I was much younger, and I felt like I wanted to get into more. I wanted to do more, but I think a lot about how I probably should have bought one of those houses when it was $35,000.
Boy,
they had when I was living in Arizona, they had a ton of houses going for $35,000 to $40,000 in Phoenix. Beautiful homes with pools. It was great.
How, you said this was 4 years ago, or you lived there in four?
No. I lived there for 4 years. I left there in 2002. I was there from 98 to 2002. Then I moved to Atlanta. Then I traveled for a bit with the job. Then I moved back to New York.
Okay.
But I left Arizona to go have fun in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there from 18 to 21, something like that. But I felt like I was starting to get into a lot of trouble. Like it's kind of when you become popular, it's a small town. You realize how small it is.
Absolutely.
Like no matter where you go, everybody know your car and whatnot. So I was young, Now if I were to go back now, it'd be different. I live my life completely it's different. One of the best places to live, man. A lot of people, Arizona is one of those hidden gems, and if it wasn't for the Air Force, I would have never even thought to even fly out or go out there. It would just be one of those states that you just kind of hear.
It's popular now, though. People know about Arizona now. Like people are moving out here. I think that the numbers they said was 7,000 people a week move down to Arizona, and it's probably even more now because with the pandemic, and it's a huge exodus happening in LA. So people are moving to Vegas, people coming to Arizona, especially Phoenix. So it's crazy. You will never get a house out here again for $30,000.
Yeah, brand new, beautiful home.
I wish.
Yeah, I wish too. And I had the bread. I wish I was smart. You know what I mean? But thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
I will be here every week as well as I can.
Definitely appreciate
Congratulations again. I can't wait to hear the next move or whatever.
You.
Thank you for all the game. I'm here. I'm soaking up everything. I'm going crazy. I just left the Nike outlet with like almost 30 pair of shoes. I'm probably going to do the same thing again Saturday. You know what I'm saying? My house is like a sneaker store anyway.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, I see you out here. You got it. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it. Nice little flex. He had to show the
Yeah. You know, I had to do my thing real quick.
Just let people know I'm in it for real.
Yeah. But peace, y'all. Peace from Nomad, Bounty Nomad, at Bounty Nomad. Holla at me.
Peace. Love. That's what's up. Salute to Bounty Nomad. Salute. He had the sneaker store in the living room, it looked like. Or maybe that was just a huge room. He had it going. Hours. But the thing is, though, at least he got it stacked neatly. I had bins. You remember the couch? Oh my God.
Akil, don't make me mad. I want to talk about it. We're past that stage, okay?
Like, he got it stacked neatly. His things look professional. I had a couch just with clothes stacked on there for months. It was terrible. And the thing is, they were thrifted clothes. So like, you don't know what the heck was living in them things. You don't know what house they came from. And Akil used to just come home and dump them on the couch. Yeah, I mean, I'm embarrassed, but you
okay,
you learn.
Sorry, this is live. We should talk about this on camera.
you learn from your mistakes. You learn. And that's why I don't do clothes anymore, because I didn't know how to, once those death piles start to stack up, they just get out of control. I couldn't do it.
That's very true.
Let's see. We'll look out for you on the jersey, Akil. You have been a blessing and helping so many of us in the resale game. Appreciate you both. Thank you. If you find that jersey, let me know. I need a couple for the celebration. Oh, he said that's the downstairs family room. Psh, that's the storage room. You got kicks on top of kicks. Oh, you say he's gonna go back on Saturday during the week in the Nike outlet. At least for me, during the week is always better, because during the weekend everyone is going, everyone is trying to buy stuff for themselves, and just during the week you'll still see people, you'll still see regular customers, but you mainly run into other resellers. But during the week you can leave with 50-60 pairs. During the weekend you gotta battle for it, and it's tough. But I don't know. Show off reviews, what it do, what the business is. Let's see. Well, yeah, we've been on here almost an hour. If we get anybody else want to join us and hop in, I'll probably stay a few more minutes. But like I said, we just bought a big TV. I'm about to enjoy this.
And pop some popcorn.
So excited for some popcorn. Let me see. Yeah, say Jay Brown said he going back tomorrow. Yeah, you got to get back there before the weekend. Before the weekend comes, it's too hectic in those outlets during the weekend. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me see how big the TV. You got the 58-inch TV.
Now remind y'all, let's go from somebody who we did not have a TV for our whole time dating. So any TV would have been like, oh shoot, we got a TV.
Say, can you use Guggen on clear bottom Jordans? Yep, all of that. You could use it. It doesn't stain it. Excuse me. What it does, it just gets off adhesive and it gets off permanent marker. So you can use it and it works. It worked wonders.
The eraser too, Boo. Remember when I used to use the eraser?
Yes, it's a white eraser. I don't even know how you can find it. I think I might have an Amazon link as well on some of the erasers, but those work too. Some stuff might be a little stubborn. If it's like suede, you might need an eraser, but that works sometimes too. Said Friday is the best day for Nike. That's when the sale starts. Yeah, that's a good point. That's usually when the additional 30 or 25% off. But the thing is, when you go during the week, you play, you catch on to the games that these outlets play. So on Tuesday, the same shoe might be $50, but then on Saturday or on Friday when the sale starts, those same shoes are $69.99 with an additional 20% off. So it's like they raise the price just to lower the price, and you still end up spending the same. So all tricks how they try to do us. They just try to trick us. So how do you store your inventory? I got racks on I got like some racks from Home Depot, and I basically just put all the bins on the racks, and then I put the shoes on the racks as well. And it just makes it easier for me to, pull stuff when I need it. I've come a long way because, boy, that couch was terrible. I've come a long way.
You gonna keep bringing it up, I see.
I mean, it's out now. The people know now. The people know. Let's see. I seen your eBay promo on Instagram. That's dope. I use Dove on a daily. Yeah, man. These Dove, that all that Dove stuff. The thing is dope. What I love is when a brand reaches out to do any type of sponsored anything, but it's stuff I was already using or stuff I already like. It just makes it that much authentic, that much more real, because I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just showing people what I actually use. So I love that part about Instagram. I hate Instagram, but I like Instagram at the same time. Oh yes, the magic eraser also. Yes, that definitely works too. So congrats on the ads. Thank you. We need every opportunity now, especially with getting this house. All money in. Every opportunity is a blessing. But yeah, I think that's all we got for the show so far. You got any closing remarks?
Yeah, I would say next week, y'all now know what the new live shows can look like. Come ready, take your scarf off, because trust me, I had to take mine off, so I get it. But take it off, for next week that we are accepting guests. So just come ready to have a good time. Come with your questions, because I was like, man, this would be the time for somebody to basically hop on the phone with Akil and ask him any questions that you guys might have. So I think it's an opportunity that I know I wouldn't want to miss out on. So next week, if you just get yourself done up from at least your waist up. You don't got to put pants on if you don't want to. I'm not going to stand up yet. Come ready next week, because I think this is a great opportunity for you guys to really just ask any questions that you have. So I have fun. My wine is empty. So peace.
Peace. Let me see if I got any other. Oh man, here I'm saying peace and the battery dies. I knew that was gonna happen.
See, Akil, this is why I gotta be in there, because I'm normally the one to give you the battery.
I had it right next to me. I was prepared for this.
He's smart.
I was prepared for this to happen. All right. But yeah, we'll be doing this again next week. We'll be having a live show. Have your questions ready. Probably just have people in here just chopping it up. You don't even got to bring a question. You could just talk about whatever. Talk about your day. I just wanted to switch up the format, do something a little different. Of course, when you're 20 episodes in, you got to do something different to freshen up and just bring some new energy. So shout out to my wife for joining me. Shout out to Bounty Nomad for hopping in the chat. And man, this was dope. I'm going to keep this going. All right, y'all. So thanks again for the love, all the support. And we out. We about to enjoy this TV.
Popcorn kill.
Peace.